Welcome to the Rights Academy, guys. Um, as you see, the video is if you're not planning for the future, you're planning to fail. I was just listening to Tom Billy. I suggest everybody that wants to improve your state of mind, your life, but everything starts with the state of mind. You go and listen to Tom Billy show in Louis Hall's show. Those guys are incredible. They personally helped me become a new person. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you can take a lot of good things of all their guests. They're doing interviews with people that are successful people in any kind of business and environment, and you can really learn a lot about life, how to change life, how to achieve success and everything like that. But what I wanted to share with you today is like how important it is to have plan, to have goals, and to execute. So those three things, they are the basis of successful people. If you don't have goals, that means that you don't know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, you will end up somewhere somebody else set up as a goal for you. And that's not what you want with your life. You want to end up where you want to go, not someone else wanted you to get there, your mom, your dad, or your wife, or your husband, or your management, or whatever. You gotta have your goals, and it's so important to know how to set up your goals. It's really important to learn how to set goals properly. Then once you have your goals, you have to know how to plan, because it's great to have goals. A lot of people have those. Some people have really good goals, right? Some people have some imaginary goals, but if you don't have a plan, action plan, but you have, step by step, what should I do now, what should I do now, what should I do now, what should I do, so. And then, of course, don't put this on the side, you have to execute on that. So, learn how to set up your goals. Great example, a great teacher about that is Jim Rohn, but there are so many others. Like I said, if you're listening to the Tom Billy show and Louis Hall show, you guys will learn all those things and so much more, of course. But those are the basic stuff, and it's going to tremendously improve your life. Because that's the base, that's the final goal, to live a better life, to be a happy person. This is what all of it matters. Nothing else. Be healthy and be happy. And of course, everything else comes with that. And people say, "Oh, I don't care about the money." Well, of course you care about the money. You are either scared that you cannot make money, and that's why you're talking about money like that, or you just lazy, irresponsible person that don't want to have success in life and don't want to help the people around you. Because so important, once you have money, once you're successful, you can help the people around you, the people that you care about, the people that you love. You can help your parents, you can help your family, the whole family, kids, of course. If you're married woman, you can help your husband. You can help, if you're a married man, you can help your wife or girlfriend, whatever. But you can help the people that you love. And if you are not successful, if you are just cruising around and other people have to help you, then you are a burden to those people. Alright? So it's very important that you are successful in life, very important that you are capable of taking care of yourself, and then you have some else built on top of that, and then you can start taking care of the people around you, and that makes you happy. And nothing makes you more happy than helping people, the people around you, helping you helping my family, my parents, my sister, my nephews, of course my son. That's happening all the time. But he's still too young. So nothing makes me more happy. Every time I receive a message from you guys that, hey, your videos help me to get a job, or videos help me to get a promotion, or this and this and this and this, it's like the happiest day in my life. So in what in you, in, this is not just me. This is everybody else. Everyone, all those miserable rich people, they're miserable because they don't like to help. They're not raised this way. They don't help nobody. They just have the money to spend, and pretend that they are very important, very powerful, and blah 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 blah. But they are living miserable lives, and that's why they're living miserable lives, because they don't help no one. If you help one little kid to learn how to set up his life and not go on the street and not get lost in the, because there's so much bad happening in the world, that will make you tremendously happy. If you help one person, and if you help many, that will make you great. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. If you find a way to help many, that will make you great. So, Tahaban Jazia, nice to see you, my friend. What's going on? There is an annoying sound in the video. There is an annoying sound in the video. I guess it's from the computer. All right, tell me now if you still hear the sound. Yeah, I need to change my computer, man. Need to buy me a new computer now. I see that it makes some annoying sound for sure, and maybe that was the reason. I also have some music playing here, but I don't think you guys can hear the music. It's okay now. Okay, so that was from the computer. Yeah, it's very annoying, but I'm working on this, and when you're sitting here for hours and hours, you get used to it and you just forget about the sound. But I understand. That's good, man. Thanks. Appreciate you telling me about the sound. What's going on with you? How's everybody doing, man? I hope everybody's doing well. So Crypto Boy just wrote me yesterday that he has no job. Um, Everyone should have a job in this time that we live. Everyone should have a job. And listen, guys, um, you know, me personally, I was also talking about the crash in the economy and the stock market and everything like that. It might still happen, but it's yeah, I think the catastrophic crash that everybody was predicting, I think we will avoid that. So the economy is going very well right now all over the world. And the Chinese are also easing those restrictions on COVID, so that will help boost the world economy. And I'm pretty sure that in the next, at least the next few months, there will be a lot of things happening, good things happening. So everybody should have a job. And like I told you a couple of days ago, a couple of weeks ago, I think it was, like, I haven't done a live stream in so long because of the baby. But only in Rome, we went to Rome 2 weeks ago. Only in Rome this year, 2023, there are 5 super luxury big resorts opening. Only in Rome, 5 or 6. I forgot the number. I mean, amazing. Those are big resorts in the center of Rome. They are luxury type. Everything is just like 5-star and more. And this is a lot of jobs. I mean, those people, the hotel manager from Intercontinental in Rome calls me and tells me, hey, we cannot find nobody. Right? We cannot find waiters. We cannot find cooks. We cannot find management. I mean, it's terrible, man. It's terrible. All right. And this is Rome, in the capital in Italy. They cannot find quality people. Okay, they there are some applications and everything like that, but because you are working in such a high scale, you know, fine dining and luxury resorts, they are looking for some really experienced people with knowledge, people with skills. They don't find it, and that's why it's so important, guys, to take advantage of everything that I'm trying to teach you, because the better skills you have, the more knowledge you have, the better opportunity will come in your way, and you're gonna be able to grow and start making more money and start living a better life. So make sure, guys, you take advantage and you learn every single day. You gotta learn every single day, something new every single day. And it's important not just for the knowledge that you're gonna gain, but it's important also for your mental state, that you have learned something new every single day. It's important. Other than that, I don't have much else to say, guys. If you don't have anything to share, if you don't have any questions, I will just go back to work. I am working on new stuff. Now, the Weights Academy, how I see the Weights Academy in the future. Now, first of all, I made it. I should make this announcement every single day. You guys. Anybody that's thinking about signing up for the Weights Academy, you can sign it right now. It's still the discount price from January 1st. Everything goes up as a price. So you can still use this, 18 days until December 31st to sign up and learn on the discount price. After that, everything goes up. So many people asked me the last couple of weeks, but the last couple of weeks we're not able to get new students because of the hacker attack that we were experiencing. And now that it's fixed, everything is back in normal. I think we are secure. Everybody's fine. Just you can now sign up, get your account, and you can learn. And like I said, it's still until the end of this year. The discount, the sale is on. So after that, everything is gonna be up. The next thing is, if you don't want to pay nothing, if you want to still learn everything that I teach you guys, go get your book from the website. It's free download. Every single thing that I could possibly teach you about this business, not just the service procedures, not just the skills, but the mental part of the game, how to get the jobs, how to do this and this and this and this. Everything is in this book. Everything is free. So go get it. I have to share the link. I'm gonna share the link of the book on this live stream as soon as it finished. So you can just find the live stream and take the link from there. What else? I don't think I have anything else to say today, guys. I would just want to say, so the Weights Academy, right now we have the busser training course, the wine course, the beverage course, coffee and tea. We have the comprehensive waiter training course that teaches you how to be the best waiter in the world. But what we are working right now and what's coming in the future is going to be the barkeepers course. It's going to be the sommelier course. It's going to be a management course, how to be, the manager, how to be a great restaurant manager. All those courses are coming to the Weights Academy because, it's great being a waiter. Me personally, I don't want to be anything else. But of course, life gives you some challenges and some opportunities, and you as a young people, you have to take those opportunities. You got to take advantage of anything that comes your way. So it's very important that you are you can work as a sommelier, or even if you work as a waiter in the restaurant, you have the sommelier certificate, so you can help your management with creating the wine list, choosing the wines, and then of course teaching everybody else about the wines, so you can work as a sommelier waiter. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I've been doing all my life. You know, I I work as a waiter, but everybody that needs a wine advice, they call me. I go to the other station. I talk to the guests. I advise them what kind of wine they should get and all those kind of things. So, you know, it helps you gain more respect from everybody around you, from your colleagues, from your management, from your guests, and that makes you more money, of course, too. So it's very important that you know all the aspects of the job. And there's so many people that start working as waiters, but then they move to be barkeepers, like Takata Takata. You know, he started waiter, and then he moved to barkeeper. Now he became a mixologist. You know, that's a development. You just grow. You just grow. You learn new things, and you grow, and that's how it should be. And then, of course, the ultimate goal for every young person is to become a manager, and that's why we're gonna make all those courses on the West Academy. So you know, you are a waiter, you have experience, you learn about sommelier, then you learn about barkeeping job, and that's that's all you need. Experience, you have the knowledge, you have the skills, and then of course the next step is becoming a restaurant manager and doing a great job, man, running a great restaurant, creating an absolutely amazing atmosphere, and make sure everybody on your team feels like home. Everybody respects each other, everybody respects you, you give respect to everybody too, and that's how you make your life beautiful, and that's how you make yourself happy. All right, so that's what's coming. Hassan 143, I see you, brother, back on the live stream. Thanks, you're very welcome. Taha Ben Jazia, the waiter job is better than president. Let me think about it. Nope. Listen, president job is very nice job. You know, you just don't do nothing. You just sit there, people around you. You have advisors for this, advisors for that. Everybody advising you, and you just sign a lot of paperwork. You go play golf like President Trump was doing during his presidency, and stuff like that. The president job is very good job. I will at least for 4 years. I will take the president job in front of the waiter job. Now listen, there are a lot of beautiful jobs in the world. Most of those jobs are requiring a lot of extensive training, a lot of extensive learning, many years universities and diploma degrees and doctorates and all those kind of things, and a lot of money invested in this education and so on. So the waiter job is not this kind of job. All right, the waiter job, it does not require you to go and study 5 or 6 years and get diplomas and so on. So you can become a waiter in 3 months, and you can become a really good waiter in 1 year, um, uh, without investing, as you know, like more than $100. Yeah, the courses on the Waiter Academy is $10, so you can invest $10. You can learn, you get the skills, you get the knowledge, and then of course you go to the work and you practice. And if you love what you do, in 1 year you can become a really top waiter in the world. And then all it takes is to hustle and to learn how to present yourself. So important. That's why I teach you how to make your CV looks amazing, how to go to the interview, how to behave, how to dress, everything. I teach you everything on the Waiter Academy. And once you get the skills and the knowledge and the experience, and then you learn how to present yourself, man, so many doors open for you. I mean, so many doors. And right now, with this globalization, the whole freaking world is open. The last few days, few months, so many of you from India, from South Africa, from Nepal, wrote me. You know, one got the job in Finland, one got the job in Malta, two of you went to United States. So you see what is happening. Like people that you might think, oh no, I'm in India, I will never be able to go to United States. Yes, there are ways, okay. And actually, I promise you guys that I will give you yeah, we gotta do that. I gotta find the boy here. There is a path for everyone to come in the culinary business, everybody in F&B business, to come and study and work and live in Europe. All right, especially young people with education. You can come here to European colleges, F&B colleges, culinary colleges. You can come here, you can study. They give you, after the first year, a visa, working visa, so you can go practice what you study. and that's how they support their education system, but that's how they support also their tourist industry. Because I mean, trust me, in Europe they are really messed up. They cannot find people to work in the hotel industry, and that's why the doors are opening ever so slightly, but every single year it's more and more and more and more and more. And like I said, trust me, in 3 to 5 years, every one of you will be able to come here and work in Europe. And trust me, they need hundreds of thousands of waiters, hundreds of thousands of cooks, and nobody wants to work in the hotel business no more, or restaurant business. Everybody wants to work something else. Just yesterday, one of the guys that I got a job in this top resort in Switzerland, and he's making $10,000 a month. He tells me, "Brah, I cannot wait to quit this job." I was like, "What happened now, man? You were so happy and you're making money and you bought a brand new Audi Q5 and a nice apartment for your family and stuff." Yeah, yeah, yeah. But now I just cannot stay in this. I want to get out of the F&B. We are working too many hours. I cannot spend time with my family. My kid grows without seeing me day and night. I just gotta get out of here because I cannot work this anymore. And I understand. You know, when you have a family, when you have little kids, um, you want to spend as much time as possible with them. And when you're working nights, you know, evenings, that's not really an option for you. So I understand his point of view. Plus, when you are in Switzerland, whatever you work, doesn't matter. Maybe you're not gonna make $10,000, but if you make $5,000, and that's normal salary in Switzerland, you still live a beautiful life. You know, your wife works, you work. You know, in Switzerland, that's the case. Now that's why I love United States, because you don't have to go to work, you know, 5, 6 days a week and work minimum 9, 10, 11 hours a day. Nobody works like that in the United States, unless you work banquets in Vegas, then you can go and work. But then you don't need to work every day. You know, you can work 3 days or 2 days a week, and the rest of the day the week you spend with your family. So that's why I love United States, because you can work only breakfast, you can work only dinner, you can work only lunch, or you can work only 3 days a week, like in Vegas I was doing the last month. I get three banquets. From three banquets, I make, let's say, $1,000. You know, and sometimes when I work the whole day, because I'm talking about only evening banquets, I didn't like to work all day. You work all day, you make $1,000. But who wants to work 16 hours a day? I don't want to. I mean, a lot of people were doing it. A lot of people were doing it. Me personally, I like to go get a banquet, that only evening banquet, and I know I'm gonna make $400. So you work 3 days, evening banquets, you make for $1,200. That's enough for me, man. The rest of the week, I just go and play golf and go to the fitness, jump in the pool, drink coffee, and work on my own business, because that's important. You know, like it's so beautiful when you don't need the money that much that you're making as weight. So my last years in Vegas, my house was paid off, my cars were paid off. I have a private, business going on, and I had this beautiful job that was giving me such a flexibility. I can choose which banquets to work, how much to work, you know, whatever I don't want to work, and it was like amazing. I mean, this is a dream life. All right, and there are jobs like that, and in Vegas there are still jobs like that. Your banquets on call. Yeah, you go, hey, do you have some many blankets? Yes, we have this, and this. Okay, I can take this and this and this. Sometimes they will tell you, okay, we need you now. We have so many banquets that we need everybody that's on call to pick up as many banquets as okay. Yeah, of course, man, that happens once or three times, 3 weeks in the whole year. Yeah, of course, I pick it up. Yeah, but you work like crazy 7 days, let's say, in a row, or 5 days in a row, but you make $5,000. All right, so the rest of the month I don't even need to work anymore, because like I said, I'm not paying the house, I'm not paying cars, I'm not paying credit cards, everything is paid off. You don't need the money, man. Just working on a side hustle. And yeah, and that's it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love the United States because it gives you so many opportunities, man. Especially if you're a good waiter and you're ready to hustle. Um, Taha Ben Jazia says, I want to work 7/7, 24/24. Man, you crazy? Listen, you don't need to work that much. What you need to do is you need to work really hard. When you're at the job, you got to work as hard as possible, make your money, and make sure that you have enough free time to spend your family with your friends and create a side hustle. You gotta create a side hustle. And slowly, slowly, this side hustle turns into a business. And then you start making so much money from the side hustle that you don't need to work that much anymore in, in the restaurant if you have to work at all. Might take 5 years, might take 10 years, I don't care. Because it's a side hustle. Side hustle should be something that you love to do. Just like me doing the Waitress Academy, the YouTube channel, the courses, the whatever it is included. You love to do it. You do it with pleasure and brings you money, and you don't need to work anymore. Every one of you guys have some kind of talent. Every one of you have some kind of hobby. You should turn this into a side hustle. Slowly, slowly, start monetizing whatever it is. Everything could be monetized in this social media era, internet era. Everything could be monetized. So make sure that you work on that for sure. Johan, balance is the beauty. Yeah, absolutely. So me personally, I never like to work like crazy and just work to make money, because then what's happening? You get too much stress. You don't have time to spend the money. So what you're gonna do is you're working like crazy, and then you just, hey, let's go get drunk. Like so many other people, or like in Vegas, so many other people go, hey, let's go gamble. But when you're gambling, what you do? When you gamble, you sit down on a machine. People don't spend money on waiters don't spend money on drinks in Vegas because they give you the drinks for free. As soon as you sit on a machine and starts putting money in the machine, they start bringing you drinks and drinks and drinks and drinks. They want you to stay on this machine as long as you can because they know they're gonna take your money. The drinks don't mean nothing to them because you're giving them free geld in money in this machine. Just putting your money in the machine, they bring you free drinks. You feel like entertaining yourself, and all the hard-earned money from the night are gone in just 2-3 hours. Maybe you win something. Sometimes people win some. There was this colleague of mine won a big time, $350,000 one night. But he spent his whole life. Hey, Ned, can you give me $100, man? I don't have to pay my rent. Can you give me $200, Ned? Always out of money because he makes the money just like me. He's a waiter at the Venetian, and then he goes and sit down and he plays baccarat all day long. One day he got a big streak, killed the freaking casino, $350,000. They don't want to let him go. He played for so many hours, but he just keep winning, keep winning, keep winning. The casino manager came, offered him the presidential apartment. They offer him the presidential apartment for free. All right, all the perks that you get as a VIP, so he can stay in the casino, and on the next day he can come and play. So they're expecting that he's gonna eventually start losing, and he will lose back the money. But what happened is, so he comes and tells me, bro, I won $180,000, man. They gave me the presidential apartment. You want to come here? You want to see what's happening, man? Come here. Let me show you. So I finish my job. We go to the presidential apartment. You got champagnes. You got this. You got that. It's like, what the hell, man? Are you crazy? So I was like, why don't you quit, man? Why? You crazy, man? I'm not quit. I'm on a streak. I'm on a streak. I'm on a streak. And he was right. Next day, we party and everything like that. So next day he goes down and he keeps playing and he keeps winning. From 180,000 he made $350,000. All right. They offer him again this shit. He was like, no, thank you very much. I'll take my money. And the guy left. And the next thing, he comes 2 days later and he bought himself a freaking Escalade, Cadillac Escalade, the big SUV. For $88,000. I was like, dude, you freaking crazy, man. Why the hell are you gonna buy yourself a $88,000 car, man? Oh, bro, don't worry about it. I'm bringing my family from Hawaii now. Here, I just bought a. He was in a process of buying a house for the whole family. Like he invested 150, $160,000 in a house, and $88,000 in a fucking Escalade. And I don't know what happened with him. I never saw him again. I think he came back once in the restaurant, said he's fine, but never saw him again. But this is this is, first of all, it's very rare. And second of all, is I'm pretty sure that in very short amount of time he's gonna lose all this money and he's gonna sell the Escalade and everything like that because he's a gambler. All right. Once in a while you might hit a hot streak, you might make some money, but in a long run the casino will get the money back. They have no worry about that. That's why they build those $1 billion casinos. Yeah, exactly. When people barely have free time, they usually flex in some clubs getting drunk like no tomorrow. Absolutely. I've seen it. I've seen it. I have a video on the YouTube channel that says the three dangers in our business. You know, alcohol, drugs, and crime. We are associating with people that like to drink, gamble, or use drugs and commit crimes. We are just in this kind of environment all the time, especially when you're in Vegas, and working nights and everything like that. You just cannot avoid it. You're all the time talking to some people that like those three things or one of those three things, and you just so easy. It's so easy to slip down. Like me, I confess all my sins, and just and waste your life. So you have to have balance. You gotta have the ground firm under your feet. Your family, maybe your wife or your husband, your kids. Make sure that everybody is taken care of. All the things that you do as a young kid. Like I said, when you're young, you gotta enjoy yourself, but you have to understand one very important thing. And I didn't understand that when I was young. I was just completely out of order. I was crazy. I was doing stupid things all the time. I was making a lot of money, not just from the job, but from businesses aside, because I've been doing business since I was 11 years old. And I just didn't take nothing seriously. I was just thinking that I am this genius that can keep doing business and make money no matter what. And if I fail, and I failed so many times, I just gonna, climb back and I start doing this and this and this, and it happens. Hey, but sometimes life catches up with you, all right, with your bullshit. So you can enjoy yourself, but the sooner you mature, the sooner you grow up, in the head, the easier life gets, and the better, the more beautiful, the more happy life gets. All right. So, Johan say, by the way, I work on cruise ship as assistant waiter, and it was pretty hard, working many months in the main dining room every single day, 11, 12 hours. Yeah, working in the main dining room in a cruise line, that's a terrible thing, because you're working minimum breakfast and dinner every night, and this is just killing you physically, mentally. It just drains you, man, because you got to wake up early in the morning. You work like crazy. Maybe you're doing 2-3 breakfast settings. Then eventually maybe even you work lunch sometimes, because when I was working, we had some days we had also lunch, and then you got to go and come back for dinner, and you work like crazy for dinner again, three settings, and then you finish like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, cleaning the restaurant on the night, cleaning the restaurant, setting up for the breakfast, and you go sleep 4 hours. You got to go back to the breakfast, to the dinner, to the restaurant, and this just kills you. And it's because every single day you don't have days off, and so, at least we didn't have days off back in the days. It just kills you. It just kills you. It's hard work. The cruise line is a hard work, but it's a good experience. You learn a lot. You save some money, all right, and then you can move on to the next level in your life. But it's hard. When you're young, you should get some kind of experience like that, and always stick in your head, man, I earned this money. Working on a cruise line saved my life, because when I left the army, I started a business and I was making so much money. I was 21 years old and I was making so much money that I didn't know what to do with this kind of money. All right. So what I did, it was I was spending it on clubs, partying with my friends. I was paying the bills for everybody and I was gambling. And now I was gambling so bad that it doesn't matter how much money you make, you're never gonna have money if you're a gambler. So I was losing so much money. I make money today to buy a small apartment. Every single day I go out, I do my business, and I make money to buy a small apartment. Instead of buying a small apartment, I go out, I party, I drink like crazy. I was drinking like crazy, and I was gambling, and I was paying the bill for everybody around me, no matter what. All right. So this was a terrible, terrible times in my life, and then I decided that I cannot live like that. And my friend of mine told me, "Hey, listen, man, you are the dumbest idiot in the world. What are you talking about, man? Look at yourself, man. You're making so much money. You're spending all this money on gambling on those fools around you. They use you because they don't have money. You have, and then look at you, man. You are wearing those." Shoes, broken shoes and clothes. You don't even buy shoes for yourself, but you're spending a freaking apartment every single day on drink and gambling. That was the words of a friend of mine from the army. I invited him to visit me one day for a couple of days in my town. And I was like, whoa, man, you're right. I understand that. So what am I supposed to do? You got to change your environment. So I called my sister and I was like, I want to come to Cyprus. She was like, you cannot come to Cyprus, but I can get a job on a cruise line. Like, let's go to the cruise line. I had no idea what this job means whatsoever. I had no idea. I thought I go to the cruise line, I'm going to do some fitness, I'm going to dance in the clubs in the cruise line. And I was like crazy. I was crazy. I was stupid. And I go there and they push us and we work, not 12. 12 was the minimum hours a day that we work. On Mondays and Thursdays, we work 19 hours a day, 19 hours non-stop. And then every other day, you work at least 12 or 14 or 16 hours. And this is no days off, no breaks, no nothing. And I was like, what the hell, man? Okay, I make some money. Like I made for the 6 months, I made like $5,000, which was a lot of money in Bulgaria, but I was making this kind of money way much more money than that in do my business. But I came back and I was like, I won't spend one single cent on gambling from this money that I worked so hard to make. And from this day I never gamble again. I never gamble again since my first time I went to the cruise line and I came back. I never gambled again in my life. So yeah, that was a tough period in my life, but saved me because if you keep making easy money and you are going this road down the road, gambling, drinking, and just surrounding yourself with fools, you end up in a bad place. Taha Ben Jazir says 100% true. Thank you, my friend, for confirming that. Hey! Let me see. I'm 100% sure that the name of that PV Purse starts with A. We talked yesterday so much. Why you awake so early in the morning, man? What's going on with you? San Antonio? What time is in San Antonio right now? Let me see. What time is it here? It's 12 o'clock almost. Tell me again your name, please, because Magdalena, Maria Magdalena. All right, let me see. I have to remember that. Thank you for joining us again today. But why you awake so early? What's up with that? Because right now here's 12 o'clock, so 6 hours, 7 hours in San Antonio. I think it's a 7 hours difference. So what is it? 12, 7 hours? Okay, so it's not so Yeah, I know you're a server. So you gotta wake up. You work breakfast on the boardwalk. Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to see you back on the live streams. Uh, I pray every day. Restaurant business is a contact sport. Ah, you off today? Nice, nice. I enjoy the day off. Yes, the restaurant business is a contact sport, man. Listen, when I was working, the one funny thing, when I was working on the cruise line, there was so much stress, and we worked with. It was a mix. We were Bulgarians, Philippine guys, Egyptian guys, Cypriot guys, and Romanian people. You know, girls, guys, everything. You know, guys, boys and girls, and there was so much animosity because you work so much, man. You work so hard, and it's like fighting for food and fighting for this and fighting for that. And I was fighting all the time. It was like every 2 3 days you fight somebody. It was crazy. It was freaking crazy. And actually they kicked me out of the ship the first year because after 5 6 months because yeah, during a fight I broke one of the Filipino guys hand. I mean, I didn't break his hand. We fall down on the ground and he fell somehow and he broke his hand. So they kicked me out of the ship. um, but it's a contact sport. It's tough job. You're running a lot. You're bumping into people. You're fighting. You're arguing. That's how it is. Um, but it is what it is. Makes you tough. Listen, I truly believe that our job is a blessing because you are all the time on your feet. You are running a lot. That he keeps you healthy. Believe it or not, that keeps you healthy. Because so many people that work in the bank and sitting on like me, I'm sitting right now here in this chair. It kills me. I want to get up and I start moving around. I gotta set my studio so I can do these live streams standing up or something because this is just not normal. I don't like to be sitting on my butt so long. But yeah, moving around a lot keeps you healthy. Then of course you learn a lot of skills that are good in the future. Of course, if you want to learn, selling, that's gonna help you in every other business you are selling in to be able to pursue people to buy something. Then negotiating, you deal with rude guests. That's very important skill. Handling guest complaints. Handling complaints in any business will do you a great service. So you have to learn that as well. So communication skills, the most important skill in the whole freaking world. Doesn't matter what you do, what business you are, or what your job is. The communication skill is the most important thing. And we are communicating with people from every social, level of life, and just like from the point of power somewhere and from the point of disempowerment somewhere, because when you go to the guests you have no power. You gotta be polite. You gotta be you know gentle and serving them. So and then you go, if you're a head waiter, of course you got the bus boy, you got the backup waiter, you got this and this and this, and you are in power. So you learn how to communicate from different aspects, different point of views, and this is very very important. So I really believe that this job gives you so much, and it's not a coincidence that so many waiters become in their like they turn to a hotel managers, for example. This is the like 90% of the hotel managers in the world, they have been waiters before. So many waiters and waitresses turn into actors. I ask half of the Hollywood actors, they've been waiters and waitresses before that. Businessmen, bankers, and so and so, because you learn some amazing skills, and you can use those skills that you learn in the restaurant and implement them in your next chapter of life. Um, Magdalena say I make more than who I serve. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, listen, especially in the United States, you got jobs that that you make more than the people that come to the restaurant, for sure, for sure. If you're doing a great job, if you're working in a nice place, you're making a bank, a bank. When I moved to the United States in '88, in '98, I first my third job or something was the most luxury fine dining restaurant in South Florida on Jensen Beach, and suddenly I started making like 250 $300 a month. My rent in a beautiful luxury closed gated community was three. What was it? Which was I was paying 250. Yeah, I was paying 250, 350 or 350. Okay, beautiful closed gate, community with swimming pools, with fitnesses, with jacuzzi, with tennis courts, inside indoor squash. It was amazing, and I was like, "What? Are you kidding me, man?" It's like, "What's going on, man? This is a beautiful life," and and then when I moved to Vegas, there were jobs in Vegas where, for example, if you work in at the bar at this restaurant, what was called the Red Square at Mandalay Bay. Anybody that goes to Vegas, you should go to Mandalay Bay and check this restaurant. Every waiter should go to, if you can, you have a chance to go to Vegas, go to the Mandalay Bay and check the Red Square restaurant in Mandalay Bay, the main tower. These people were making $2,000 a day. I mean, this was the most amazing place in the freaking world. The waiters, they were making $500, $600, $1,000 a day, but the barkeepers, because the bar was like the coolest place in town, they were making 2,000. Everybody on the bar was driving a fucking Ferrari. So absolutely fantastic. Miami too. If you work in Miami in the right place, you make a bang, man. Yeah, because especially in Miami right now, for many years now, they implemented this 18% automatic gratuity. No matter how many people, no matter what you bill, no matter what, you gotta pay 18% gratuity. It's automatic. It's on the bill. You gotta pay it, and the waiters start making a lot of money. Yeah, you work in Mango's South Beach, Mango's restaurant, Big J Magdalena. That's my favorite place. I love Mango's. I love Mango's. I love South Beach. I love Miami, but Mango's is my favorite place in the world. I had a lot of fun there. So Madonna say yes, sir. Taha Bay living like a marine. Like a marine. What do you mean? Marine. It sounds like a soldier to me. Magdalena says agree. Yeah, thank you. Tabe, what do you think about Canada? Canada, beautiful. Magdalena says I love Miami. Absolutely, I love Miami. Miami is my most favorite place in the world. All right, I love Vegas too, but Miami is just pure fun. It's the most beautiful place in the world, like nature. Most beautiful place in the world. A lot of fun. And you can get a job that you can make so much money, and you can enjoy life like nowhere before, because the weather, the ocean, the South Beach, the party, everything, man. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. So I love it. All right, guys, listen, great talking. Mostly just we are having fun, but that's also part of the community, to have some fun, not just talking about F&B and stuff like that. I gotta start making some new videos about F&B, but let me see when that will be possible. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. I'm gonna close the live stream because it's been almost 1 hour, and I gotta move on to the next goal for today. I started the live stream about setting goals, creating a great plans to reaching those goals, and then executing it. So very simple steps that I do, and I want to share before I make the close. So every night I learned this from the B school that I was in, B school, business school in online business school with Maria Forleo in from New Jersey. So I, you know, every morning, every night, the night set up the successful morning. So at night, I decide tomorrow for me the most important task is this one. All right. So now I wake up 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, depends how the night went through, because we have a baby that have sleeping disorders. He's not sleeping very well. But anyway, I wake up 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I start my earning routine. I don't watch no telephone, no mobile, nothing, no computer. I do my fitness, I do my meditation, I sit down and I work on my primary goal. All right. And this is until 11 o'clock. I don't do nothing else. All right. So now, for example, I have some more to do. So I'm just going to keep working on this main goal after we finish the live stream. But then after 12 o'clock, I will start doing the little things, checking my emails, answering the messages on the all the social media, which is freaking crazy. I'm driving crazy. So then you gotta go start doing some creative work about new posts on all the social media and things like that. So those are the things that you enjoy doing, but they are not the most important thing. You set up yourself. You know exactly what's your morning routine. Make sure you set up your bed, while brush your teeth, take a shower, whatever. Take a shower after the fitness. But make your fitness, do your meditation, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, and then sit down and do your most important goal for the day. And it helps me so much since I do this. It just changed my life. All right. And I've been so much more productive since I started doing this than before. You're checking email. Oh, this message is from this. Oh, let me call this guy. Let me this. None of this. None of this. I don't see no phone, no nothing. I just sit down and I work on my goal. And after you whatever finish everything else, I can do everything else, every pleasant task or every message or every email or whatever it is. I take care after that. But it's tremendous. It helps me tremendously. So learn how to set up goals, create great plans to achieve them, and then just execute. Make sure you create this self-discipline, because without self-discipline, nothing else will matter. If you don't have self-discipline, pretty much nothing else will matter. It doesn't matter how smart you are, how talented you are, how skillful you are. If you don't develop a self-discipline, everything else eventually will let you down, and you fail. So thank you guys. Have a blessed day too, Magdalena. All right. I hope that we'll see you tomorrow again, if you have time to join us for a moment from San Antonio. And thank you guys, all of you, for being today here with me talking Taha Ben Jazia. I cannot stop saying this now, man. Nice. Yeah. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. Work hard. Make good money. Enjoy life. All right. Magdalena says she will try to be nice. Yeah, for sure. I know you can be nice. Making this $2,000 a week if you're not nice. You gotta be nice. Peace.